Hey everyone, today I'm going to be walking you through how to speedrun Gundrak. I'm showing this at level 80 on Heroic and pre-raid Bisc gear, but I'll point out any differences between normal and Heroic so you can use this for leveling as well. I think we did this one in about 843. I'm just going to be running you through the basics, but you can definitely improve upon that time with like nitros, invis pots, better group comp, whatever. So let's just get right into it. First, we're going to have 3 sets of snakes here. We want to get all of them together. I was lagging a little bit here if I killed too many of the little tiny snakes at once. They all just like die instantly, so you don't gotta worry too much about them. But yeah, just group all these snakes up and AoE them down. Then we'll move into the boss here. The only thing you really gotta be aware of for this boss is he's gonna summon snakes periodically. So just have your healer stand like behind you so the snakes have to like move through you to get to your healer so you can pick him up no problem. And if you don't kill him very quickly, then he will also do a poison nova. It does a ton of damage, so you want to make sure nobody gets hit by that. If you're doing this on normal, don't jump down here. You're just gonna run through the door on the opposite side of the room you came from. There's mobs to kill there, you'll get XP. But for heroic speedrunning, we're jumping down, then we're coming up here. When you attack the boss, it will actually aggro all these adds to you, so be ready for that. You need to be ready to pick all those up. And this boss, every time he hits 50%, he's gonna change forms. So now he's going into the elemental form. Aggro reset every time it swaps like that, so make sure you're threading it each time pretty hard. And these golems are kind of annoying. So they do a buff on themselves that roots themselves. So the elementals are putting puddles on the ground, so you want to kite them, but then the golems are rooting themselves. So as you're moving around, you may move out of melee range, but your melee might still be in melee range of the golems. So once they're rooted and they have nothing to attack, they'll just attack your melee. So your melee have to be really careful about that. And yeah, here we've got the Ellie again. So he drops puddles, so we want to kite him. And we're just gonna move in here. You may have to fight that elemental pat there, maybe not. And if you are doing this on normal, you're gonna go around the edge of this room, not jump down here. Lots of mobs to kill. Then we just run in here, pick up all these guys. This one on the far side is an archer, so he's a little bit annoying, and LOSing doesn't seem to really work. He'll actually just shoot you like through the little fence thing there. But yeah, we're just gonna grab all this stuff. And if you want, you can just pull these straight into the boss. If you're going for the achievement where you have to interrupt this guy's cast every time, then you'll want to wait a little bit. But if you're not going for the achievement, then no problem. Just drag the trash right into him. And we're going to start bringing him toward the way we want to go after we kill him. And this is an extra boss that is only available on Heroic. On normal, this boss won't be available, so you don't gotta worry about this part at all. But as soon as this boss dies, this door opens up, we go through it, and there's a few mobs we can skip in here. Just hug left here. And we're gonna pick up all these little gremlin guys. And they have an ability where they do like a little jump. And when they do the jump, it's an aggro reset. So just be aware, like every time you see one jump, just like throw a taunt on it or hit it with something that's going to do pretty good threat. Once we kill these 3 here, the boss will spawn. So burn these down as quick as you can. And they really don't do a whole lot. The jump is the main thing you gotta watch for. There's the boss, and we'll just start attacking him as soon as he's in range. And start pulling him back. We want to start bringing him the way we're trying to go. He does have that same jump though that the little gremlin guys had, so he may just jump the opposite direction you want him to. It happens, but try to just keep moving him if you can. Get him as close as you can to the way you want to go. And this part here, we want to try not to aggro those guys on the side. If you jump at the right angle there, you can get up there, no problem. If you try to just run up the side there, it doesn't really work out. And by each boss, these little like altar things, you really want to make sure somebody's clicking those, because if you forget to click one, you have to run all the way back there to click it. Once you click all of them, then this bridge moves into position and these guys spawn. These rhinos charge, they'll knock you back. Just be aware of that, don't get knocked off into the water. They also do a stunt or a silence. It's like 10-yard range, something like that. So make sure your healer's not near that. And this is a pretty dangerous pull right here, because we're going to be silenced most of it. So right now I'm silenced, so all I can do is Hammer of the Righteous. And it is quite a bit of damage too. So make sure you're popping your damage reduction here. This is a really good time to use it. And try to do as much as you can in the brief moments you aren't silenced. And once those are about to die, just pull this boss. And the main thing he's going to do in this form, he does like a whirlwind. It's going to put a stacking bleed on you. You do want to get out for that. And you actually, you should bring him over into one of the little cubbies on the side here, because he's going to go into his little rhino form. And he'll actually do a knockback on all your melee. So that cubby I just got knocked into, if you tank him in there and have your melee face against the wall, that is the best way to do it. I hadn't figured that out yet here, but yeah, bring him in that little cubby. Your melee will just get knocked against the wall. They'll still be in melee range. You'll lose no damage there. And yeah, this is a really quick one. You'll get 5 emblems for this, and as you can see, pretty easy to do in less than 9 minutes. So this is a great one to master, but that's everything. If you like what I do and want to support me, easiest way, just liking, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.